Assassins and the World Tag Trophy.
This is the greatest day of my life, I'll assure you of that, man. You know what? You people over there, you should have those signs for the fabulous ones and call them the wimps, because I'm not the wimp, they are. Because they stand out here whining and complaining about outside interference. Isn't that tough? You know what? Well, nothing. You know, this is what's too much, Lance. You're too much. The people are too. You know, they complain over every little bitty thing. You never see them out here crying or running to Eddie Marlin over rematches or anything else, man. Why don't you admit it, baby? You don't have it what it takes. When the music stops and the jackets come off, man, it's not there. Why don't you admit it? I know it. The Assassins know it, and now you know it, baby. The Assassins are the greatest team in professional wrestling today. There's no outside interference. You know that. That's just an excuse. If you have what it takes, you can do it. You don't have to worry about Jimmy Hart being any place or anywhere, man. But let me tell you this. You know, they're talking about what they're going to do to Jimmy Hart. They're talking about they're going to do this or they're going to do that. Well, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the bomb today like the old record they play, Come Into the Ring. And you know what it is? You don't have a title shot anymore, baby. From now on, you're going to have to start at the bottom and work your way all the way back up to the top. Now, that's the way it's going to be. And when I think you deserve a shot, well, then out of the goodness of my heart, I just may give the Fabulous Ones another title shot.
You are not going to give the Fabulous Ones
That's right. The Fabulous Ones won't have any more title shots, baby. You're pretty smart, Russell. That's pretty good. You thought of that, huh, baby? But let me tell you what I am going to do. Now, out of the goodness of Jimmy Hart's heart, you know, there are a lot of paraplegics out there, a lot of cripples that can't go to the matches sometimes. So what I'm going to do live today on TV, 350,000 homes this goes out to here alone, right? Right? Am I right, Russell?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do, my Assassins, the World Tag Team Champs, are going to put the belts up, the trophies up right here today, and we're going to pick two guys that I think are superstars in professional wrestling to put them up against today. Now, isn't that nice of me, Russell?
That really is.
Well, I thought you would like that. And I'll tell you what, like I said, they're guys that are on TV all the time, and if you're on TV, you're a superstar. And it's going to be Robert Reed and Ken Raper, two superstars of the future. That's right. I'm going to give these guys a shot at the tag team title.
Hey, with all due respect to Robert and Ken in there, they're guys starting out. They are not in the World Tag title picture.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? One of them goes to the Jerry Lawler School of Wrestling. This Robert Reed, he goes to Lawler School of Wrestling, and you're trying to say this not? That's okay. Say what you want. It doesn't bother me. You should be saying the Fabulous Ones are whipped. So right now, for all you people at home, all you shut-ins, a World Tag Team title match against these two guys right here. Now, isn't that great? Look.
Thanks a bunch, Jimmy. You really, I'm telling you, I don't know how we can show our gratitude for you. I've got a couple of ideas, but, you know, and again, Dave, I know this is probably not nice to say and all, but I mean, with all honesty and due respect in it, Robert and Ken are just not ready for this kind of competition and any terms of any World Tag title thing, and Jimmy Hart's making a big deal. You want to go ahead and make the announcement?
All right, official introductions. It is a World Tag Team title match. The challengers at a total weight of 424 pounds, both from Memphis, Robert Reed and Ken Raper. And going against them, the champions, Parts Unknown, at a total weight of 590 pounds, Jimmy Hart's Assassins. This is a World Tag Team title match. One fall, 30-minute time limit.
CWA World title on the line as the Assassins, heavily favored, I would have to say. Start out against Robert Reed and Ken Raper, and Robert in the ring now, really just right off the bat, the big Assassin bludgeons him with that forearm, slams him with a knee, bounces him off the turnbuckle, and you know, they only outweigh the other team by about 400 pounds. Well, not that much, but that is something. You got to really be concerned, Jimmy, about them losing their titles today.
Yeah, you know,
booking them against this team.
These guys are big and tough, man. Ken Raper and Robert Reed, you know, and these guys need a shot. You know, everybody had to start somewhere. I know Lawler got his break like this, and Dundee and all these superstars in wrestling now, right? And even the fabulous ones too. But these guys deserve a title shot. They're on TV every week out here, and I think they're worthy opponents.
And they're getting better every single week.
They're getting great.
I question whether they're ready for the world title. Robert Reed taking a pounding from both of the Assassins.
But I'm doing this for all the shut-ins at home, Russell.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy.
Work on him, boy.
Assassins just dominating. First Robert Reed and now Ken Raper.
Double team. Full suplex. There's a cover. 1, 2.
Pull him up. That's right. Pull him up.
Yeah. Administer more punishment on Ken Raper. Robert and Ken, and certainly they should. They're taking the opportunity very serious.
They've got the people behind them, huh?
Yeah, they do that.
Pull him up. That's right. Pull him up.
Count of 1 on Ken Raper, and the Assassins tag in and out. Big body slam.
All right, baby. Come on, you got him. Come on, wait up. 1, 2. I'm stunned. I don't believe it. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what in the Sam Hill is happening.
We have some new World Tag Champion.
Outside interference, baby. Outside interference. Eddie Mullen.
Oh, you're hollering now.
Outside interference.
I thought it didn't make any difference.
No, outside
The new CWA World Tag Title Champions, Ken Raper and Robert Reed.
Tables have turned.
I was absolutely stunned.
Outside interference. They cannot interfere with this match, a championship match.
I saw the fabulous ones come racing into the ring.
It was
Outside interference.
Look who's crying about outside interference now. Hart is the one who said it shouldn't make any difference if you're a real champion. And
You know what, Lance?
believe it.
Let me say one thing. This has to be the greatest day of our lives right here. Hart's been out here, said that we complain about outside interference. Well, now what's he over here doing? He's over here crybabying a little outside interference. All he did was come in there just to root these two upcoming wrestlers on a little bit. The new world champs. Bill Apton's on the phone. Don King Promotions just called. These guys are going to be going to New York now, Boston, all over the world. They're the new World Tag Team Champs. And Jimmy Hart and the Assassins can go home and cry and lick their wounds, baby.
Well, Stan and Steve got a little return justice, I think, Dave. I'm not going to tell you that is exactly the way a World Tag Team Championship could be conducted, but I know the frustration they've undergone. They came out here, and I was so stunned by watching them, I really couldn't even bring you up to date on exactly what was happening. Steve came in here and nailed his feet.
Well, the assassin was set to drop on Ken Raper, and Steve simply helped Ken Raper move over a little bit, so the assassin hit only the mat. Then Steve helped Ken Raper attain the cover, while Stan was over in another corner here, distracting the other assassin.
I was watching Stan over there with the referee over there, and it was exactly a Jimmy Hart maneuver.
It was indeed.
The distraction and the whole thing. Well, we have to admit, big news in wrestling. The CWA World Tag Champions, Robert Reed and Ken Raper, in a stunning upset. We're going to take time out, and we'll be back in a moment.